First alert update on Wisconsin's redistricting maps. Two consultants hired to analyze new state legislative boundary lines will be paid up to $100,000 under the terms of the contract made public today. It specifies they will be paid $450 per hour, and the state director of courts has the authority to exceed the maximum amount if she deems it necessary. The cost will ultimately be funded by taxpayers. The state Supreme Court recently ordered new district boundary lines to replace the current maps drawn by Republicans. The consultants will evaluate maps submitted to the court by the legislature and Governor Tony Evers, which are due January 12th. The consultants will then report back by February 1st. The State Elections Commission has said that maps must be in place by March 15th to be in effect for the November election.